Greetings, Mabanogers and potential mages. I am Rennites, and I'm going to be starting up this little introduction to magic for mages. I'm going to call it Magic Academy or something like that. It doesn't matter. The idea here is to help new mages and potentially some older mages if they are trying to find out how to do things a little better. Now, I'm by no means an expert. I don't know all the math and all the perfect things. I just know a few tricks that I've learned, so I thought I'd pass those along. And I have not recorded all these videos in order, so bear with me if you're watching a video and it doesn't make sense if I reference something that hasn't happened yet. I'd probably reference it in a different video. So this first video is actually just real basic introduction stuff. You don't really need to watch this if you feel like you've already mastered, like, you know, how to use Firebolt or what meditation is. You don't need to watch this. The most important things to take away are the fact that meditation is extremely important. Mana Shield is your friend, and don't forget that trans can be extremely important. So if you already know all these things, by all means, just go on. So first couple of things to know are obviously the different bolts. You have Ice Bolt, Fire Bolt, and Lightning Bolt, and they all have a slightly different effect. You can charge each one of them up to 5 times, and they all do something different. So Ice Bolt is the one that if you charge it, you wind up with that many charges. See, I just used 2 out of the 4 charges that I'd used, and I had 2 left over. Firebolt, it's a little slower. It loads on top of itself, and every charge multiplies the amount of damage that it would do. See how much more damage it did there. Lightning Bolt, let me see if I can find some of these armadillos that are a little closer together. Lightning Bolt is for chaining and hitting multiple enemies at once. So if I charge up 3 bolts here and run over, oh, actually that one might be too far away. I hit all 3 of them. And that's based on how far away. Several different little factors. It's not that important. And I'll go into more details on each of these later on. So then we have Mana Shield, and I'm probably not going to be able to get one of these guys to hit me. I might be able to. Let's see if this. Maybe. Come on. Yeah. See how it's blue instead of normally it'll be red. It was taking away from my mana instead of my HP, which is extremely useful when you're a mage because you're going to wind up having a ton of mana. Yeah. There's see. It's red instead. Oh my stupid thing. So when you're a mage, it's actually extremely useful because you're going to wind up having a lot of mana. See, I have 1400 mana, and it's going to go through it a whole lot slower than it would my HP. Now, the next important thing is to know trans. Your transformation. I'm sorry, I can't really say very much about humans because I don't use them, but elves, and the same goes for giants, but elves, when you're working on transformations, they're going to be your best friend when it comes to using spells, because that Mind of Conus, you train that up to rank 1 and you start getting plus like 200 intelligence and another 700 mana, and that's just far more than anything else that you're going to get, which is phenomenally useful when you start using advanced magic and intermediate magic. So just keep in mind that Mind of Conus is the thing you're going to want to train, and then also obviously the actual Fury of Conus, the transformation itself. The higher rank you get that, the longer you're going to stay in trans. Now obviously you get the most at rank 1, but I haven't done that for my own reasons. Now since this is geared towards beginner information, I'll go ahead and let you see. This is Ice Spear. It's the intermediate ice magic, if you haven't seen it before. And we have thunder, looks like this. And you'll get demonstrations of what they actually look like when I use them later on. And then this is fireball. Fireball is incredibly slow to use, but that's what it looks like. And then the last one is actually the advanced magic, the only one that exists right now, which is hailstorm, and it's only ice related. Oh, and there's also blaze, which is non-elemental. And I guess I can show you blaze real fast. That's what blaze looks like. Alright, so that's the most, those are all the basic spells, and except for blaze, they all follow the regular rules of elements. So ice does more damage against fire, fire does more damage against ice, and lightning does, like, I think it's 150% to either one. And generally, if you are an elf, you're going to want to, and you're starting out as a mage, you're going to want to focus on ice mastery, because the intermediate magic you're going to want to use is ice bolt. If you're a human or giant, you're going to want to focus on lightning. But at the very beginning, the one you really want to most look at is firebolt, because that's the one that can actually do some damage at higher ranks. See, even at rank 1, I'm only doing about 300 damage with lightning bolt, whereas if I can do a lot more than that, even against much stronger enemies with firebolt. Not that I ever regularly do. So that's most of the beginning information that you'll want to know. And there's also fusion bolt, which we will go over in detail on a different video, which allows you to combine 2 different magics at once. So I hope you are looking forward to becoming a mage, and I hope you find these videos instructional. Thanks, and bye.